Well, I believe he plugged the stick in and it made the PS4 turn on. Whoa. So we'll see.
Oh no, dude, not like this.
Something happened. Some notification popped up on the screen. I don't know what happened.
We'll
but
see.
they'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll see as we get that all set up.
But yeah, like you mentioned, like RAYRAY does kind of squeak the sets out over Escalante, but a lot of the times it's because I feel like Escalante gets a little bit in his own head.
I agree.
And he'll do one big execution error that he can recover from, but mentally he doesn't recover from.
Yeah.
And then it kind of weighs on him for the rest of the match. And usually it's a match right at the end where it matters the most. So if he can just keep it together and not get frazzled, like I think we kind of saw it in the last match too, his stick wasn't working and that frustration showed up in his gameplay. So if he could just, you know, overcome that, he might be able to defeat his demons today. We'll see.
Escalante is a player that I do not say lightly. When he is playing his best, is definitely top 3 in the world. Escalante is a world-class player, a world-class talent. The execution is there, the tech is there, the combos are there. And I hope he goes back and sees this because it's important. You're a top 3 player in the world at all points. You just got to play like it. And Escalante, if he can play like it, he definitely has a shot to beat Ray here. Ray is looking like the favorite. The snowball is rolling, and it's going to be damn near impossible to stop it. Escalante's got the chops to do it.
Yeah, for sure. And I know he wants that run back.
I know he wants that run back, dude. Oh, man, I know he wants that run back so bad because that is like the Marvel mentality. It's like when you lose to someone, it's just like you don't want to talk about it. It's like it's the classic conundrum of Marvel is a family, FGC is a family, but when we're playing, we're not boys for like give me 15 minutes. We're not boys. Yeah, exactly. It's just dude. So looks like they have got it all set back up, and we're gonna go into a quick little button check here. Oh, RAYRAY and Escalante here in losers finals. The winner is going to go back up and face off against Jason Game Dev.
Yo, I'm still hyped about that.
Oh, man.
All right, button checks right now.
Crowd's starting to fill up too. Nice to see everybody here at CEO 2021. Showing some love to all the games. We have Tekken going on the other side as well. Plenty of stuff still going on tonight. I know we're going to have Skullgirls, BB Tag, things like that going on in the other streams too. But right now, we got to keep it locked on the Marvel. It is time.
Yes.
Ray and Escalante. Let's see who's going to head on the grand finals.
RAYRAY versus Escalante. You know, I feel like we've seen it a lot, but every time we see them play, they bring something different because they really are evolving off of each other just as much.
Agreed. I mean, whether it's offline or their legendary Frosty Fausting set online this year, which is one of the hypest Marvel sets to come through, they have been back and forth so much.
But now is where it really counts.
Now we're playing for the belt now. It's so important here.
And look at this. In this type of matchup, when do you see barely any damage coming out? Like, they are playing tried and true neutral with each other right now because, like I said, player versus player at this point.
Astrovision, Ray takes advantage there. That little delay was enough for him to try and close the gap a little bit, but it does not work out here. Escalante does get his feet back on the ground, though, with Astrovision rocking. Ray is going to be forced to take to the skies. Okay, Fireball's connecting a little bit here. Wasn't able to get too much damage down. Here comes the Shockwave. Gets him out of the Fireball. He's going to X-Factor, and he gets the pickup.
Absolutely. You know, we talk so much praise about Escalante's Magneto today, but he is up against the Magneto as well. So that's no easy feat. Oh my goodness, a lot of straight hits here out of RAYRAY, but not quite enough for a full confirmation. That's going to be an X-Factor out of Escalante's side because we don't want to deal with Magnus anymore.
Escalante, I was going to say, is a little close there. Goes for the fall down. Somehow, Ray comes up with that. There's just no way.
Oh my goodness. Going for that conversion, just the confidence in knowing every single hit's viable confirm. That is how RAYRAY plays. Like, how do you fit all of that knowledge in your brain? I don't know.
Okay, Astrovision goes uncontested this time. He goes for the high fireball first to go over the EM Disruptor. Very smart. Very, very niche matchup specific stuff that's so important to optimize your time in Astrovision.
Got a decent amount of chip and stray hits on Magneto right now. He's at 50%. And Sentinel and Zoom are also taking a couple of hits. So, you know, Escalante, he can just keep running this strat right now. I feel like when he starts to get close, or, you know, when RAYRAY gets close to him, he gets a little bit more shaky.
Yeah, very true. He's going to go for the Sphere Flame this time, though. Clears out, calls into Sentinel, actually. So, yeah, just to try and get as much life back on the rest of the team as he can.
And here's Escalante's chance to maybe get Sentinel out of here. You know, fighting against RAYRAY's team without drones is just where you want to be, but it's so difficult to actually kill Sentinel.
Yeah, but Ray is going to probably look to get out here. He's going to potentially X
No meter, though. No meter to DHC.
Yeah, didn't want to go for anything else either. Just tries to back off. X Factor comes through. Crouching medium. The missiles. Oh, they're able to interrupt. Escalante doesn't get the combo.
Yeah, didn't try to capitalize off of missiles. Ooh, ouch. 2 Soul Fists later, and Sentinel is gone. And RAYRAY uses the X Factor pretty early. So I think this is exactly where Escalante wants to be.
Yeah, looking so much better than the first game here. Escalante in complete control for the most part. Able to continue to apply good pressure here to Ray's Magneto. Got to keep him off his game. You cannot let the movement get started when he starts chucking those mag blasts, getting those plus frames. Not a lot you can do.
Oh, head to X Factor. Nothing worked out for RAYRAY right there. Although he did attempt to snap, it did not hit Morrigan. And this is looking like Escalante's game. There it is, 1-1. That was a complete change of pace from Escalante. And even right here in game number 2, he started walking forward and he was like, wait, hold on. This is not what I want to do. I want as much distance as possible.
Kilo profiles everything.
Oh, yeah. Oh, she's Morgan, so tiny.
So sick from Escalante to know to get that. And he's able to squeeze the Soul Drain into a little optimization there. He said, Jason, I'm coming for you.
Yeah, he's hungry for that run back right now. Oh, I do not think Escalante was expecting him to be on the other side in that corner.
Yeah, that low, a little too sneaky. Able to get the kill here on Morgan.
Right, going for the meaty S into. I totally forgot what that move was. The one he pulls him down.
Yeah, he pulls him down into the drones, goes into level 3, gets the standing heavy, is able to get the kill. Now solo doom again for Escalante, something we've seen quite often from him, but we're not going to see much of it this game.
Yeah, this was a pretty clean match for RAYRAY after he got the hit on Morgan. And, you know, the thing about RAYRAY's team, there's just so much synergy. Doesn't matter the order the team is in, doesn't matter what shell is left. So much synergy, so many different options. RAYRAY has definitely fleshed out this team in ways that, you know, I don't see really anyone figuring their teams out like that anymore.
Absolutely agreed. Ray is the pinnacle of play when it comes to all 3 of his characters, man. Just have to see if he can keep it together. And as I said, the snowball is rolling. Escalante is struggling to push it back up the hill, but Ray is continuing to roll. The EM Disruptor kills almost half of the Astrovision time.
But honestly, Escalante is still in this.
Yes.
He got RAYRAY to use a meter early, which is really good. He won't have to worry about DHCing out. He could get a lot of chip damage on Magneto during this time.
Yeah, wasn't able to get the flight there. Wasn't able to escape from the Soul Fist Storm as he continues to pressure here.
Ooh. Ooh, that's big. That is big. And he's going to force an X Factor here. That's how, oh my God. If he had a meter right there, that could have been extremely dangerous. But let's see if the desperation to keep Magneto alive pays off. Like, it probably will pay off better now that Escalante has also spent his X Factor.
Yes. I like that from Escalante, though, spending his own X Factor. Once your opponent spends their X Factor, spending yours to equalize the field on the on those 10 seconds of X Factor 1 is usually a very good call if you do not have your own Dark Anchor here, which Escalante is kind of on the straight and narrow when it comes to anchors, and able to get the kill on Sentinel, though.
Yes. I mean, I love that he's been able to put RAYRAY in a situation where he's not getting a ton of resources because it limits his potential to DHC out, to keep his characters alive, and to also just hit him out of doing Soul Fists or dashing in.
Absolutely. He's trying to throw. His Soul Fist patterns a lot are trying to stop the normal jump. I really like that. He's recognizing it was the same thing I was talking about with Remora. Ray is the king of the normal jump height. Everything he does there, that is his realm. You can't play with him there. And at that point, just like that, at that range, Ray is unstoppable. You have to either decline fighting him there and reposition, or you have to control the space before he gets there.
And honestly, when you're playing against RAYRAY, you really have to be mindful of where you're push blocking.
Yes.
Because 9 times out of 10, he wants you to do that because he's setting you up for something else.
Always looking for the guard break, man. Now this could be the final character of the tournament for Escalante. Has to be careful here. Good block so far.
He's not out of this yet. He's got a couple bars, but man, is this going to be difficult. A major advantage for him right now is that he doesn't have to deal with drones right now. So, a couple of good foot dives might work out, but catching RAYRAY, that's the first part of the battle. Yeah,
this is the hardest part is, as we said, you have to overextend here to get the loss, and RAYRAY not one to overextend too often. See, he gets the plus frame and then immediately backs out, is not willing to go. 13 seconds left on the clock. The time is starting to run a little low here. Got to think about it.
If he can get a hit on Magneto, he could win on life.
Absolutely. Potentially just a super chip him out. Try to go for the foot dive there. One hit connects. He backs back out. 6 seconds left on the clock. Ray gets a hit. He tries to go for the reset.
That is a huge throw. That
level
is a huge
level 3 for timer skip.
No. He needs to get some chip damage on Doom right now so he can get the life lead.
Goes for the super. He's able to get the chip. Is it enough?
I don't think it's enough.
It's not enough. And RAYRAY.
Oh, my goodness.
Ray said, ball don't lie, bro. The timeout comes through. That is going to be RAYRAY moving on to grand finals. And now we have our final two. An incredible bracket. So many players have entered here. RAYRAY, sent to losers earlier than he expected, has come all the way back here to